Fresh juicy memes. Every day 7 p.m. British time. The right person will come one day. The right person. Someone. That one at work. Me after it works. The age I consider old. My age. Me getting executed in 2025 for my meme folder. Been gone for 15 years. Still in our hearts. PS4 with 8GB of RAM. PS5 with 16GB of RAM. PS2 with 32MB of RAM. I like cream and sugar in my coffee. Black coffee drinkers for some reason. I freaking hate you and hope you die. Today somebody learned a valuable lesson. Got any fatherly advice for me? Buy shares and take loans against it. And enjoy tax-free life. Me googling a phone number instead of answering it. Your package will be delivered today. Me all day. Next time you think of eating a chicken, remember that they had a family, just like you. This is why I order a family bucket at KFC. No one is left behind. When someone asks me about directions in the city I lived in my whole life, they don't know they are the same two people just with different hairs. You see, you can just give this kind of thing to men, and they will be thrilled. Billy, what have you done? I limited the download speed. Shoot him again, Billy. They don't know that I live in their walls. Random side character. The main character everyone's supposed to like. YouTube after companies paid them to show ads, and we paid them to not show ads. Daddy, what's dark humor? You see that guy with no hands? Ask him to clap, but I'm blind. Everyone, today I just noticed that both my nostrils are working, and I'm really grateful for it, and to this wonderful day. How I'd react if I saw a wild predator. Shows for adults fandom. Shows for kids fandom. Being given turn-by-turn directions instead of an address. Stop giving me your toughest battles. It's literally just a WebP file. When I accidentally send the screenshot to the person I screenshotted. What the F did my friend just order? British people proudly call this nuts and bolts or some crap. Someone explain why World War III is close. They bring Bible as reliable source. Filch was given the task of punting students across the river to their classrooms. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Me every morning trying to convince myself to get out of bed. We are gonna create a new life and it's gonna be awesome. How obese people look at you when you tell them Diet Coke doesn't cancel out a triple Big Mac. Me trying to avoid eye contact with beggar because we're both in the same situation. Don't leave your feet out of bed or the monster will eat them. Google engineers creating a recommended password. A fly finding the smallest hole to get into my house. The fly when I opened the window for it to go back outside. Nobody. Fish at grocery store. When you try to cancel an ad, but it takes you to the app store instead. Dad, so son, what's your plan for the future? Me, travel the world, vibe, meet people, live my truth. Dad instantly. That one dude in the group chat that's always online but never talks. Your son swore on your life that he didn't cheat, so now you have to go. Me leaving the house without breakfast, dehydrated and on 3.5 hours of sleep. Me picking my future career. Me picking a song to play for a 3-minute car ride. Looks don't matter. Attractive people. Schlop 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 schlop. Thirsty dog. I present to you the Nothing's Getting Done Today 3000. When you hit a spider and it run behind the bed. The human body has 7 trillion nerves and some people manage to get on every single one of them. Flowers start growing naturally in Greenland. Flowers start growing naturally in Greenland. Humans are born in hospitals. Birds hatch from eggs in safe nests. Sea turtles. All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. Until we meet again. Me trying to keep my opinion to myself at work. When the recipe calls for 3 cloves of garlic. Me waking up to reality after building an entire fake scenario in my head. Me 0.2 seconds into studying. My brain, hocus pocus, you've now lost your focus. Is it really worth it? Today's society, if ancient people use their creativity and time in inventing something productive instead of new torture methods. Me touches 0.00001 centimeters away from the X on the ad. The mobile app store. How Ubisoft feels after selling me a game that doesn't function anymore for its regular price. Earn $100 billion and live to the age of 120, but you can't go to the Taylor Swift concert. Lose 90% of all your money and 95% chance of death. But if you survive, you get to go to the Taylor Swift concert. Average Taylor Swift fan. Vampire. Sunlight. Superman. Kryptonite. Spider-Man. No buildings. People who don't switch to Verizon. The economy when it's my turn to be an adult. Gordon Ramsay when Gordoff Goatspeak walks in. When you're sick and your nose randomly unclogs, and then you start breathing in 20K HDR 1200 FPS Super Nintendo iOS 49 Blu-ray ultraviolet radiation 1080p PlayStation 5, just for it to be clogged again in 3 seconds. What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Classrooms on the first day of school. Classrooms on the last day of school. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Getting a Millennium Falcon set Lego set. All the faces I make during an exam. Cashier, hold on, you need to pay for those groceries. Me, I'm broke, can I just steal them? Cashier, yes. Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well. You're home alone and hear footsteps in the middle of 3 AM. Panic. It's just the dog. Calm. You have no dog. Panic. My mom told me I have to stop watching so much anime. There was a error at the calendar factory. You can't hear lyrics just from a thumbnail and title. Me. How I feel talking to my 3 viewers in my stream. That number is never getting higher. My friend, when do you think I'll get a girlfriend? Me, when pigs lay eggs. We all experienced that one girl at school at one point. Thank you for watching today's episode of Juicy Memes. Tune in tomorrow at 4 PM and 7 PM for your daily dose of memes. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. if you haven't already. Also be sure to check out my Instagram page and Discord server. The links are in the description. Thank you for watching.